Hello, hello. Trav will be here with us shortly. Um, Hope you all are having a good day. It's the afternoon of the 22nd, January 2022. I hope you all had a good new year. Just a few more minutes, we will start the stream.
What's up, Sam?
Hey, dude,
Sorry it took me so long.
you're good. We're streaming right now.
All right, dope.
Let me change the stream to all right, and we're live.
Welcome.
The hell? It went back to the hold on. There we go. Yeah. Hello, hello.
Welcome, folks.
Welcome to episode 4. It's been a while. It's been more than a week
It's
for sure.
been more than a week. I think it's been like 2 or 3.
Yeah. It's too bad for our viewers. I actually Trav and I were in the same room like maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, but I got there a little late because of the weather and we couldn't stream.
Yeah. But we did watch a movie, so that was fun.
Yeah, we watched Raising Arizona. Anyone who hasn't
Yeah.
watched that, I would recommend it.
What's up, Sam?
It's a great movie.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, I like Nicolas Cage's acting. That probably among his best acting, I'd say.
Yeah, I think it's definitely his best movie. He was good in Color Out of Space. That's another good movie you should watch.
Okay. Is it also better than Ghost Rider?
I've never seen Ghost Rider, to be honest.
Oh,
So
you've never seen Ghost Rider?
no, it doesn't look like it would appeal to me, man.
What do you mean? It's got a flaming skull in it. That appeals to like everyone.
Yeah, but I don't know. I can never get into pure action movies for some reason.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like,
Need a little more story to it.
well, I don't know. I I pretty much only watch comedy and horror movies. Like those are the two genres that like okay, I can sit and focus on that for like an hour or two. Otherwise, it's like I kind of have trouble getting into dramas or action.
Would you consider American Psycho a horror movie then, or a comedy?
It's both. It's a black comedy, you know.
Okay.
So it's like it's got comedic undertones. I wouldn't consider it either. Like it's not really a horror either because it's like, did he
There's
really
not
do
much
it?
jump.
What would you say? Sorry.
I feel like there's not really much jump scares in it from what I've seen.
Well, jump scares don't make horror.
That's fair.
Like I
It's
guess
just a type of horror.
some people would call it like horror, but it's definitely not. Like there's scenes where he kills people, but it's not like it's like a slasher or like you know what's gonna happen, and he's the main
Yeah,
character. It's where like horror usually it's like the main characters are the ones running
that
for their
die.
lives. Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's you still gotta watch that, dude. I actually I watched it a few days ago.
What you said that was a summertime movie.
It is a summertime movie. I
It's not
did.
Summer Sam.
I know. Well, it didn't hit the same when I watched it during January because
Okay.
I don't know. I usually love the winter, but I've been struggling this winter. I don't know.
Yeah.
I've been getting cold easier for some reason.
Yeah, that is odd. Usually you're someone who sweats through everything.
Well, I still sweat through everything, but
Is it more of a cold sweat then?
well, yeah. Well, it's just like after I sweat, I get cold
Yeah.
because that's really the worst. Like, I think the okay, I've almost never like felt like I was gonna die when I go on a cold run, but a couple of years ago, I ran on the treadmill before I ran with some of you guys because you guys were only going like a short distance. Maybe you had a meet tomorrow or something. So I ran
Yeah.
like 7 on the treadmill and I kind of like sweat a little bit. And then I was running like, I was probably going like 5 or 6 with you guys. And I thought I was going to die because the sweat froze to me.
Shit.
Yeah, it sucks. Um, but sorry to disappoint our listeners even more, but I really did not come up with I didn't write anything for this episode. So,
Dang. I came in ill prepared.
yeah, we're winging it pretty much, but,
And this live stream too, so like like it's being winged right now.
oh yeah.
There's no triple takes or 27 takes of this.
Yeah. I do have some things I want to talk about. I mean, I've got, I guess I haven't been keeping up on the news, but I did plan on talking about this like 2 episodes ago. So think about a month ago, Turkey, I don't know, have you heard about this at all, that they're experiencing hyperinflation?
I have not heard anything about this.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, their economy's never been great, and you remember
No.
when Greece had the same problem, right? Like
Oh yeah.
a few
So aren't they
years ago.
still experiencing it?
Yeah, it's not as terrible, but it was really bad in Greece. Like their hyperinflation, their economy was just destroyed. But like the hyperinflation from Turkey, it's kind of spreading to the Balkans, and
Oh fuck.
like anytime you have hyperinflation, it's like, well, shit, is it gonna spread? And I mean,
Yeah.
I think it's kind of happening in the U.S. too.
Yeah, in a sense, I guess that's the economy's version of a plague or a virus.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, I think the global economy has kind of gone down the shitter, which is kind of
Yeah.
crazy. Because the market, from what I've seen, at least the 2 markets that I follow, like crypto and precious metals, are like bullish right now. Like like they've just been going up and up. Like
Shit.
yeah, anyone who listens, like, you want to buy Bitcoin, I would say get it now. I mean, there are some people saying it's gonna fall, but the thing about
Well, that's with
Bitcoin,
all things.
yeah, yeah,
But eventually it'll go up again.
yeah, yeah, it's gonna keep going up. And the thing about Bitcoin is it's kind of a hedge against hyperinflation because you keep your money in the bank, and if the dollar inflates exponentially, like all that money that you kept in the bank is useless, but you got a couple like pieces of Bitcoin, that's worth. My point is it's a different currency that you can invest in that probably won't experience inflation the same way the dollar is. So
Yeah.
I I guess if you take away anything from this podcast, it's go buy some Bitcoin.
And precious metals.
And precious metals. Yeah, precious metals always, because there's a finite amount of it. So it's, it's never going to experience inflation like fiat currency would.
Fiat currency as in the car?
Fiat currency is just FIAT. It's an acronym. It's pretty much an acronym for like regular currency.
Okay.
I don't know what it stands for, but that's
Federal Initiative Associative.
That's what I was thinking. It's like federal something maybe, but it's pretty much what people use as shorthand for like our currency that we use right now, like dollars and shit.
Dollars, pounds, pesos.
Yeah, pesetas. They don't use that anymore.
Yeah.
If I sound a little shaky, it's a combination of me shivering and I drank some caffeine before the stream, so
smart man.
Yeah. Yeah, for real. I don't know if you probably remember, you saw that I had towards the end of the year I had like a caffeine addiction.
Yeah.
It was really bad. And I've kind of like weaned myself off, and now it's like if I drink caffeine again, I feel a buzz, which is nice.
Oh, no more Sonic peach juice.
That was so tasty. I couldn't get enough of that.
I actually had one recently.
Yeah, did you like it?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah,
I got home from work just tired as hell, and Derek's like, "Hey, you want to play some Chell?" I'm like, "Sure," but so I don't fall asleep during the game, I better get something to drink here.
It's like almost too sweet. It's like a little too sweet, I would say. But other than that, I love that shit.
Yeah, I might have to try the Crash Bandicoot one next.
Oh, I have that one in I got that one in powder form actually. I ordered it because I was spending too much money on it, and now it's like, well, I gotta wean off of this anyways. But it's pretty good. It's like a mix of apple and mango.
Really? I would have expected like a fruit punch based off how it looked.
Yeah.
Or like based off the name even, like it said Fruit Crash. I'm like, oh, that's Fruit Punch.
Isn't it called like Wumpa fruit?
In the game, I know what you're talking about. I'm not sure, but it could very well be.
It's pretty good though. I would say I like the peach rings more, but I do like. I'm not like a fruit guy. Like if I want something fruit flavored, I'll eat a fruit, right?
Yeah.
But I do like that. Like it's good.
It is a Wumpa fruit. I just looked it up.
Yeah. It's pretty good, man. I mean, so you been up to anything crazy recently?
Crazy. It's been a little quiet, but yeah, I don't think I've done too much crazy things recently.
Yeah. Dude, I've been just. You ever go on Reddit?
Yes, I've actually been looking more into Reddit.
I hate I hate Reddit so much, dude. Like,
but that's where some good material is.
Oh yeah, dude. I was about to say, like, I've just been finding a gold mine of stuff for the podcast, and I should have screenshotted specific comments and stuff, but
oh yeah,
like, I think that the thing about Reddit is like 80% of the people who are like commenting on it are complete dorks.
Yeah.
Like they're like, actually, because of the incisors, this dog bite would kill you. And it's like, why are you taking the time to write out this long comment? And then if they get downvoted, they're like, why am I getting downvoted? It's like, why do you care? Like the karma system, so stupid.
Oh, there's a karma system on Reddit?
Yeah, like if you get upvoted, on your posts or your comments, it gives you like quote unquote karma, and like some people like use that as a system to be like, oh, well, you have low karma, so I'm gonna disregard your comment. It's so ridiculous. It's like, I do like it better than 4chan just because it's easier to navigate.
Yeah.
4chan doesn't have as many boards, and like you scroll on 4chan and like half of it's irrelevant or like porn. But like at least people on 4chan, don't get me wrong, they're dorks, but they're not annoying dorks who are like pretentious and like it's like on Reddit it's like people just sucking themselves off.
Yeah.
It's all like humble bragging too. Like, I don't know. Also, Reddit is going public. Like, they're having an IPO soon.
Okay.
Do you know what that means?
No clue.
So they're
what is
offering
an IPO?
An IPO is like they're offering their company to the public. Like, basically, it's going to be on the stock market now. It's
Oh shit.
it's a company, not like a private. Like it's a commodity now.
Okay.
Which I don't know how long it's gonna last, because first of all, they try to police it, but there's some not so good stuff on Reddit if you dig deep enough. Like people dying and stuff. Like surely they're gonna get rid of all that, and it's all gonna be more politicized than it already was.
Shit, it's gonna be another Facebook then, probably, ain't it?
Yeah, pretty much. Like, I don't know if you ever heard, but they took down Donald Trump's subreddit.
Really?
Which, like, you know, I know we said we wouldn't get political. I'm not a huge fan of Trump, but, like, I believe in free speech. Like,
yeah.
I don't understand.
Like, no one should be taken down.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And I think, like, with the, how self-righteous, like, people on Reddit are, them going public as a commodity is going to be a real problem.
Yeah.
Also because, like, you know, their subreddits or whatever have moderators. Like, are those people going to be considered employees now? Like, they may have to pay them if they, like, unionize or whatever. Like,
yeah.
First of all, I don't know why anyone would do that for fucking free.
Yeah, no way. Dude, I wonder when Wikipedia's gonna do the same. Like, whenever I go on Wikipedia, it's like, oh, we're not funded by anything, but a nice donation would be nice. And when are they gonna get tired of no donations coming in?
They get a ton of donations, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, I go on there and I'm like, who's paying donations?
I know, I think that too, but they are not struggling. And if they ever were, they could just put ads on and they would make $1 billion, dude.
Yeah, true.
Like, think about how many people use Wikipedia. Like, ad space in there would go for so much money.
Yeah, that's true. That's pretty much a billboard on I-95.
Yeah, exactly.
That's probably worth more than a billboard on I-95, honestly.
Oh, we're so much more. Because, dude, Wikipedia is, like, international.
Yeah.
Like, you want quick information on something, go on Wikipedia. But even that's becoming politicized. It's, like, I've always said this, and I think other people say it too, you know? Like, nothing is immune to politics. Like, politics will find its way into everything you do.
True.
It's invasive. And with how, like, polarizing particularly U.S. politics have become, like, everything is getting very politicized, which sucks, because especially for, like, for the comedy scene, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. Like, there's so much topics you can't touch anymore.
I know, it's ridiculous. And those were the funny topics. Like,
yeah.
if
That
you
was like
have,
your dark humor.
yeah, yeah, dark humor is the funniest part, like, or the funniest kind. Like, I don't know, it needs to have a little bit of edge in it. Like, I'm sorry, but like family friendly humor, it's
It's
just
not
not
that
as
good.
funny. If you try and please everyone, you please no one to a certain
Yeah,
extent.
that's true.
So, I just, I wish we could go back to like, I remember in the early 2000s, like, you could say anything you wanted to, and people, like, if you did it in a way you were like, oh yeah, I'm being facetious, I'm being sardonic, like, people wouldn't take offense to it. It's like, now you cannot say something even sarcastically as a joke if it's
Yeah,
like,
without someone getting offended.
yeah. But honestly, I kind of enjoy offending people because it's like, eh, not that I'm disaffected.
It gets a reaction out of them, that's for sure.
Yeah. I'd rather have someone hate me than be indifferent towards me.
Yeah,
But
let's get some sort of feeling out of them.
yeah, exactly. If you can elicit a reaction, then at least you will oh you'll have some space in their mind.
Yeah.
Um
And you've succeeded at your job when you're taking up a portion of their mind.
oh yeah. Like like say what you want about Donald Trump, but like I've
He's
said
in
this
everyone's
before,
minds.
he is charismatic. Like charisma doesn't have to mean you like the person.
Yeah, there's bad charisma too.
Yeah. But like I don't know. He has a personality. May not be a good one, but like he sticks in people's minds.
Yeah.
That's part of the reason people are so deranged about him still. It's like,
Yeah, he's not doing much right now due to the fact that he's not in office, and people are still talking shit about him.
yeah, they're so afraid. They're like, "Oh yeah, he's
He's
going
like,
to
oh, he's
take
gonna come
over."
back.
Yeah, right. I think people are just disillusioned right now. People, they were fuming while he was in office, like the liberals especially, because
Oh, for sure.
yeah, because not only did he not do what they wanted, he offended them, which is even worse for
Yeah.
some reason. Like,
God forbid that he offended someone.
like I don't know. That should not be the measure of like a good president is someone who's inoffensive. I would take the most offensive guy in the world if he lowered the inflation and helped the economy and the environment.
Yeah. Yeah, who cares if he has bad manners?
Yeah. Like and now we have Joe Biden, which is like he's
That's a whole nother story.
I think he's as bad as Trump, and he's not funny like Trump. Like, with Trump in office, I kind of thought it was hilarious how upset people would get on a day-to-day basis just because he would, like, say something really minute.
Yeah. I don't know. Biden's dementia can be funny at times.
That's true. I can't wait till, like, they can't hide it anymore, and all the people who are saying, oh, it's just a stutter, like, it blows up in their face.
Yeah. All of a sudden he just stutters, quote unquote, something that he's not supposed to say. It's like, yeah, shit, this ain't right.
Have you seen the corn pop thing?
I have not.
He like this is before he's even president. So this is like 6 or 7 years ago. I don't know. Or maybe even longer. And he's just at this pool, like I don't know why he's speaking there, but he's like, "Well, I remember back in the day I had hairy legs." And the kids they would push down the hair and watch it go back up. And Corn Pop was a bad dude. It's like, what the hell are you talking about?
Who's Corn Pop?
Who is Corn Pop? Yeah. The guy is just like, he's not even in this reality anymore. And
Who, Corn Pop?
yeah, I don't think Corn Pop ever existed. Like, I don't know. And he talks about these guys coming out with razors and threatening him. And I don't know if he was like a lifeguard or something. You know, it's been a while since I watched the video, but it's just like, you can tell that nobody knows what the fuck he's talking about.
Fuck, is that gonna be me one day?
Probably. It's probably gonna
Yeah,
be
one
me
day I was
one
at the pool and had some hairy legs and Corn Pop was there. Fucking hate that guy.
Dude, that's gonna be me at like 40. If I make it that long.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, with the way the environment's going, if I don't want to get too dark about it, but I don't know. I think a huge change does have to happen, and I don't think that the liberals or the Democrats, or I mean the liberals or the conservatives will enact any kind of major change.
No, they'll just go back and forth and keep things the same by changing one little thing and then someone else takes office and then it goes back.
Yeah. To me, man, I think it's controlled opposition. I think that like they're both sides of the same coin, but they have this two-party system to keep us bickering so that us Mongoloids never take power and actually make change.
Yeah.
But that's enough about politics. Let's go back to Reddit dorks.
Yeah,
So,
like we said, politics just touches everything at some point and just touched us today.
yeah, it did. But I don't want to make this a political podcast. We can leave that to Tom Myers.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
Yeah. So you said you've been going on Reddit for a while?
Since yesterday.
Okay. So what have you been like looking at?
I don't know. I've been looking at I gotta go back to my Reddit history or something. I was mostly like looking at to see like what happens when you like eat different stuff and yeah.
One of my favorites is Ardash Trees. And it's just like, it's not about trees. It's about people who smoke weed. And it's all these people like posting like, oh, I can't recommend this deodorizer enough. Like when my parents come in my room and I spray it, they can't smell the weed on me. Or like, they're like, oh, can't wait to start the day. And it's them with like probably like 8 bowls worth of weed and some cereal, and they're watching like Rick and Morty. It's like, and then they like, you read the comments and the people are like 40.
What the hell?
Yeah, like I don't understand. I think you have to be a real loser to post a picture of a bunch of weed on Reddit and be like, what do you guys think?
You like this stuff?
Like, imagine seeking validation from internet strangers for your weed collection.
Yeah. What the hell? Dude, speaking of weed, how about that one story with a scuba diver?
Oh, the guy who lost his balls? I didn't read that, so I don't know what happened.
I read a little bit of it. So apparently he bought a scuba tank. He's a scuba enthusiast, so he likes to scuba for fun. And he turned it into a bong. But when he tried to smoke out of it, I guess he dropped the tank and his friend got hurt, but the shrapnel ended up cutting his balls clean off.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, and then they made a mistake. They accidentally said he was unemployed, but really he's a part-time pizza worker.
Of course.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't care what anyone says. Weed makes you stupid. For sure. It like, there's no way it doesn't impair your cognitive function somewhat.
Yeah, I don't know how people can just do that on a daily or like smoke 5 times a day. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, and they're like, oh, I'm functional. It's like, maybe to the naked eye, but it's like, are you really enjoying your life?
Yeah, like there's a reason why you're smoking that much, and it's not because you enjoy your life.
Because you get to a certain point, and where if you smoke every day, you smoke to feel sober, and if you don't smoke, you feel like shit. Because like,
Yeah, you get to that, like that becomes your new normal.
yeah, being stoned is your baseline. It's like, why would you want that for yourself? Like, I guess, I'm not against smoking weed, but like, do it every once in a while for a treat.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think really any drug should be consumed daily. Not even caffeine.
No.
Not even caffeine.
No. Because again, that becomes your norm, and you need it to like get through each day.
Yeah. Yeah. I think, like, caffeine is so normalized within our culture, but like,
Yeah,
it's
it's
bad.
not good that it was normalized.
Yeah, it's bad for you. Like, it's just, it's nice. I love caffeine. I'm not gonna lie. I love caffeine, and like, you can consume it daily at low doses and like have no effect. But like, there are a lot of people who consume more than 400 milligrams a day.
Oh yeah, like they have like seven coffees in the morning, and then
Yeah, like I did
they
before
just
the podcast.
go about their day.
Like me before the podcast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
No, I feel like caffeine, like it's one of those things where like it's good to do on occasion. It's all right to do on occasion, but like personally, I only like to do caffeine when I need it. Where like when I'm gonna like just fall asleep if I don't take it,
yeah.
and like I need to be up
Do you get like a buzz from it?
a little bit.
Sometimes I don't know what happens, but like, especially like for some reason, green tea gives me more of a buzz than anything, which is weird because it's
Really?
relatively low in caffeine. But I don't know. I had like 2 cups of green tea, and then I had some caffeine in the morning, so I probably had about 200 milligrams that day, which is a lot. It's a lot, but like, it's not a ton. Anyways, I had 2 cups of green tea, and I was just flying. I was messaging like 4 or 5 girls on Tinder, which I never feel the motivation to do otherwise.
Yeah. Damn, maybe I should try some caffeine.
Maybe stimulants really
Yeah, I'm
help.
not motivated to do that kind of stuff either usually.
Yeah, because it's boring. It's boring.
Yeah,
Unless
it's like
you
you're
find,
just swiping a little bit, and then you're just like, yeah, I'm done with this. I need to do something else.
well, I just swipe right like on everyone because I
Yeah.
don't understand why I would look at someone's profile that I might not even match with.
That's fair.
Like, I'm not gonna waste the time.
Like you just get your hopes up only for them to fall back down when you just don't match.
Yeah. And then, like, it's like, if I don't like them, I can match with them and then unmatch them, and it increases my ego, helps my ego a little bit, and
Yeah.
and nothing ventured, nothing gained. I mean, but like, actually, 75% of the people I talk to on Tinder have less personality than a cum rag. Like, I guess cum rags do have a decent amount of personality.
Yeah, those are your future children there.
That's true. A charismatic cum rag, to say the least. But I guess it's so fucking boring. So it's like I need the caffeine to talk to them.
Yeah.
Especially like these girls I've been talking to who are in Madison, and they're obviously exchange students from China, and they do not speak English very well at all. And I think partially for them, like maybe some of them are boring, but I think mostly they're boring to talk to because they don't know how to say they only know how to say a couple things, so they only know the basics, so they can't really get into a decent conversation.
Yeah.
But I have had yellow fever lately, you know?
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah, and Tinder just hasn't been doing it for me, so I've been thinking about making a new app.
Oh, what does this app do?
It's like Tinder, but for only Asian girls. I think I'm gonna call it Chinked In. What do you think?
It could be pretty good. You think you'll match with what's her name, Waylin?
Absolutely not. I wish though. Um, she never messaged me back.
Shit.
Yeah. Oh well. Um,
Just wanted to tell you, H.
yep. I am going. I might go see a girl tomorrow though. We're actually gonna maybe go paint at her house.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
What are you gonna paint?
I don't know. Something interesting, man.
Like dinosaurs?
Yeah, like dinosaurs. Oh my gosh. I showed Trav the Love on the Spectrum, the Mark guy. That did I talk about him last episode?
Either you talked about him episode 3 of the podcast, or it was within a stream, I believe.
Yeah. So to recap, like there's this show Love on the Spectrum, and it's so exploitative, like, and that coming from me, like, you know, it's bad, and it's like they set these autistic people up, and they just completely none of their relationships work. And there's this one guy, and you can just immediately tell he's autistic because all he ever talks about is dinosaurs. Named Mark, and he just scares
Poor
all the
guy.
girls away. And I think the funniest thing is his friend, who's also
Yes.
autistic, tells him maybe you shouldn't talk about dinosaurs as much. So he immediately starts talking about birds.
Yes, he switched to birds. Which
Which are
dinosaurs came from,
dinosaurs.
or birds came from dinosaurs.
Yeah, it's just watch it. Like anyone listening, it's a
Or-
journey, I would say.
Remember when Mark said that he kissed a girl, and the one friend's like, "Man, it's been a while since I've done that on purpose," or something like that.
Yeah. It's like,
Like, when would you not do it on purpose?
yeah, that was very. I was thinking about that for like the whole episode. I was like, what the fuck did he mean by that?
Like, was he trying to resuscitate someone and accidentally kissed them while resuscitating, or?
Your guess is as good as mine. Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you, how's your night last night?
What'd I do last night?
I don't know. Didn't you?
I didn't do much last night. I had the hockey game, and then yeah, it was pretty much the end of the hockey. That was pretty much the end of the night.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'm misremembering.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh shit. I've been watching Pawn Stars recently. I've been getting back into
Aye.
that. You ever
Chumley
watch
on the show still?
What?
Chumley is still on the show?
Yeah, he is. I guess he like lost like a ton of, like he weighs like 190 pounds now, which is like,
Holy fuck.
yeah, he slimmed down a lot. Oh, I think that, you know, it's a lot easier when you're rich.
Yeah.
But I mean, I was watching the first season of Pawn Stars, and Corey, the son, like they call him
Yeah.
Big Hoss, he's just so fat. Like he has to be like on the heavier side of 300 pounds. Like he's probably almost 400 pounds in the first season.
But what'd he do? Absorb Chumley's weight?
I don't know. No, I mean he's lost weight too recently.
Oh
I
shit.
guess.
Okay.
Yeah, but in the
Everyone's
first
losing weight.
season, he's just so fat.
Yeah.
I don't even know how that happens. Like, I can understand. The thing is, our like, I guess our whole culture like, kind of can make you fat.
Yeah. With the whole fast food system, for sure.
well, it's not just fast food. It's like, I don't know. People, they don't count their calories or their macros. They don't exercise a lot. And now there's all this like processed shit in our foods, like, and
Oh
seed
yeah.
oils, dude. Like, seed oils make you so fat.
Yum.
Yeah, which
That
sucks because they're in
smells.
a lot of really tasty shit. But I don't want my fucking peanut butter hydrogenized. I don't want my milk pasteurized. Like,
Yeah, no.
they just process the shit, and it's like they. It's not. They're not like some people are like, oh yeah, the American government is trying to make us fat. Well, no, they're trying to make you consume more because that's how they make more money, right?
Yeah.
Like the
Which
reason,
in a sense I guess that would make you fatter.
yeah, oh yeah, like that is what makes you fat, like consuming stuff, and it's like there's a reason the government and health authorities don't push fasting, and it's because like who profits off of that?
No one.
No one. So it's like, and fasting is healthy, dude. Like we've, as humans, you know, in our history, we've fasted for long periods of time with no ill effects. But like people like say it's unhealthy for you now. It's like, well,
Yeah.
if
Like
it's
you
so,
need those 3 meals a day.
yeah, I feel like shit when I eat 3 meals a day. Like, also, dude, you eat less, you live longer.
How's that work?
Well, dude, anytime you eat food, your body has to process it and ramp up. Uh, it's like it expends energy to eat food and process it. And anytime you eat food, you introduce a ton of free radicals into your system. Like if you think about it, anytime you eat food, you're consuming probably a small amount of lead, other chemicals. Anytime you drink water, it's fluoride. Like
Yeah.
anytime you introduce something into your system has to process it through your liver, and your liver, it's not 100% perfect. It is very efficient, but it's not perfect.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know why, but like, you eat less than 1,500 calories a day, and your body like preserves your skin and stuff. And if you fast for longer than 2 days, your body goes into this, or something happens. It's called autophagy. Have you ever heard of it?
No.
Your cells devour themselves and create new ones, and
Oh.
it's rejuvenating for your organs and your systems. Like if you think about it, like anytime you're eating food and digesting, your organs aren't resting,
Okay.
and that's why it ramps up your internal clock like eating does. Like if you never eat, obviously that's bad.
Yeah.
But like you can go 14 days without eating if you have a decent amount of body fat, and it's good for you.
Damn. I don't know how you could like reach day 7 though of
Well,
that fasting.
after like 2 or 3 days, you don't feel hungry anymore. You just don't even think about food.
Do you still exercise and such?
You can. I mean, you wouldn't want to do heavy exercising. Like you wouldn't want to go on like an 18-mile run.
Okay.
I went on like an 18-mile run once. I think like 20 hours into a fast, and it wasn't terrible.
Well, you're only 20 hours into the fast.
Yeah, you're only 20 hours, but like, um, your body hits like your body runs out of glycogen, and everything feels a lot slower. You know, you kind of hit a wall, but then your body adapts and it learns to burn the fat you already have on you. That's what like.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of the keto diet?
Maybe is that the just water diet?
No, keto is like when you don't eat you eat less than like 20 grams of carbs a day.
Okay.
So like really it's you're eating fat and very little protein. A misconception is like you can eat as much protein as you want, but you eat enough protein and your body goes into gluconeogenesis and it just converts the protein into carbs. So it's like you just
Okay.
want to eat like 80% fat, 20% protein, and like very little carbs. But it's not a sustainable diet. Like it's not good for you, but it's good for weight loss because basically what you're doing is you're training your body to run on fat and burn
Yeah.
fat, um, and not just dietary fat, but like bodily fat. But like
Yeah, I
that's
saw something similar to that where it was like the keto diet, but it was a water diet. Then you would do it for like a month.
what you just drink water.
Yeah, just drink water.
Oh yeah, so that's just like a water fast. Yeah, people do that
Yeah.
too. People like I don't know. I maybe could do that, but I'm I mean
Yeah, I guess with
I
the
couldn't.
water,
What?
I guess with the water fast, you really shouldn't do any exercise during that one.
You can. You just need to drink potassium, magnesium, and sodium.
Oh, from what I saw in the water diet, like it's just water, like nothing else, not even like a soda.
I know, but like if you use potassium, like you still need electrolytes, dude. Otherwise, your body seizes and dies. Like the main thing about fasting when you do that is you need to drink those electrolytes, and you can drink that without putting your body outside of fasting.
Okay.
Um, but like you also need to be at a I don't know. It's not necessarily good for someone who's at a low body fat percentage. I probably could
Oh
have
no,
done it.
definitely not.
What?
Definitely not, because like you need that fat to help you survive the fasting.
Yeah. I probably could. You could probably do it if you're like 14% or above, which I probably was towards the end of winter. Now I probably couldn't do it, or towards the
Yeah.
end of the year. Now I'm probably at like 13%.
Yeah, because you've actually been doing some of your own bit of fasting, haven't you?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I usually like do intermittent fasting, 6 or 7 days a week, and then if I want, I'll just extend it however long.
Yeah.
Which I've been doing that since I was 20, and I'm just
Oh
used to it
shit.
now. Yeah, I mean it doesn't you get used to it like, and I mean you can adjust. Like some days I'm like, well, I need to eat, but some days it's like, well, I don't even feel hungry, and it's kind of liberating. It's like you get a lot more time in your day.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. You're spending less time sitting at a table eating food.
Yeah,
I mean, personally, I don't usually spend too much time eating food anyway. I like to just get through the food and move about my day.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
But
I'll try not to spend like more than 15 minutes at the table.
but but what's nice for me is I don't even have to think about it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't have to think about what to cook as much.
Yeah, and then it's like, well, I don't. When you do have this intermittent fasting, you pretty much know when you're going to go to the bathroom also, which is nice. As far as number, I always forget what number it is, like number 1 or number 2. The non-piss one, like you know
Oh,
when
that's
that's
number
going to
two.
happen pretty much.
Yeah, it'll never happen before you eat.
Yeah, it can. I mean, it's happened before, but usually it doesn't. It's just good to get your body on a schedule. I mean, if you don't fast, fine, but like I don't know. I personally would recommend it.
Okay.
It's helped me a lot. Like, you know, towards the end of the year, I got pretty out of shape, and now I've got like at least my top abs back. So
Nice.
yeah, it's nice. Well, I've been rowing a lot too. Have you ever rowed before?
Uh, Not really. I've done like whitewater rafting and kayaking, but straight up rowing I haven't done too much of.
Rowing's hard. It's like it's a full body workout. Like you would think it's all arms, dude, but you're using your body as a spring basically, and it's like I would say
I
it's
suppose that you use your legs to keep you in position of the boat to
well,
row.
I'm talking about a rowing machine.
Oh, okay.
So you compact your legs and then you push it out. So you are like actually moving your legs a lot.
All right.
It's I don't know. It's a really good full body workout. Like I do and I do like I'll get done with like my running or my biking and then I can only do like 15-20 minutes on the rowing machine at the highest
Yeah.
resistance cuz it's tough.
Takes a lot out of you.
Yeah. But
All right. That actually makes more sense because at first I was thinking, where are you rowing at this time of year?
yeah, yeah, I'm not like going out on a boat in the lake. Fuck. No, that no, I got a rowing machine and it's not the best, but it's nice.
Nice.
Yeah, man. And I want to start lifting soon, but I don't know. Sorry. I guess I went off on a tangent there,
Yeah, that was a big tangent.
but I don't know. I still need to fix up my diet a little bit, but that'll come.
Yeah.
That's the crazy thing is I was in really good shape and then you just get used to eating really crappy stuff and healthy stuff just doesn't appeal to you like anymore. You have to
That is
force yourself
true.
to eat it.
Like you could just eat a pizza or like a stromboli and like when you think of salad, it's like, yeah, it doesn't sound as tasty.
Yeah, right? Dude, I miss the calf. I would get a salad
Dude,
every day
you
there.
could load up those salad. I remember you'd grab like 4 plates of salad every night.
Yeah. Yeah, I ate really healthy when I was there.
Yeah, surprisingly, usually the calf it destroys your diet.
Well, I don't understand why people say that because it's like you get to pick what you eat and there's
Yeah,
a lot of decent options.
but most people don't go for the salad, Sam.
I know, but salad isn't bad. Like you can make it taste however you want.
Yeah, that's true. Like when you have salad or tacos, most people are gonna go for the tacos.
Oh, I don't know. I love salad, but I'm more of a texture guy. I burned off a lot of my taste buds, dude.
Shit.
I've told you about that.
No, you never told me that. How do you manage to burn all your taste buds?
Well, I don't think I didn't burn them all off, but like they're a little bit singed, dude. Because like a couple of times I've been tripping and I go to the calf and all I have is black coffee and I drink it straight away, dude.
Oh my
I just
god.
like I don't know why, but black coffee. I like black coffee. I never usually sweeten my coffee, but then when I'm tripping, it's like that's all I want is just a cup of hot, like scalding hot black coffee. For some reason, hits the spot, dude. It's amazing.
I mean, it makes sense why you wouldn't really want any food during that.
Yeah, but it's all like almost the best feeling. The only feeling that's better is an orange in the shower. It's okay. There's even a. It's so stupid. There's even like I think there's a subreddit for it. Like having an orange in the shower. You have to try it. It sounds stupid, but it's a different experience than just solely having an orange.
Yeah, I read somewhere. You know how different states have those weird laws that become very obsolete, but like it's just so ridiculous where they just don't even like bring it up
Yeah,
and like try to just like ban it. Like people are doing it anyway. Why get rid of the law?
yeah.
Well, I guess in California at one point it was illegal to eat an orange in the shower.
Oh my god. They
I'm
they
not sure
try
if
and
it's,
keep us down, man.
yeah, I'm not sure if it's completely accurate, but like I read that somewhere. I'm like, what? That's a weird thing to ban.
Those bastards.
Like, were they afraid of like someone throwing the peel down the drain or something?
I I don't know. Dude, have you yeah, maybe they're afraid of someone slipping.
Yeah, like what's wrong with eating an orange in the shower but not a watermelon?
Yeah, I don't know. Actually, eating a watermelon in the shower would be nice because you don't have to worry about all those sticky juices on your hands.
True, you can just wash it off right away.
Yeah. Dude, I remember when Eiley came into our room and she was bothering me and we both shared a watermelon
Yeah.
and every like at least my side of the room was sticky for the next 2 weeks.
Shit.
Like I love watermelons, but they're so I don't know.
Inconvenient.
Yeah, they're inconvenient.
Dude, I'm just thinking right now, missed opportunity. Eating a watermelon in the team showers during track.
I know.
We should have done that.
I did have an orange once, I swear. But I've I know people have had beers there.
Oh yeah, we had champagne in there before.
What? I wasn't here for that.
Oh, we won conference. It was I believe we won indoor track conference in my freshman year, and then we someone popped the champagne.
Was I just not there?
I have no clue.
I'm usually
I
not
don't,
there for that kind of shit.
I don't know why you weren't there for it. Like you're still on the team at that point.
Well, oh yeah, I left after every like as soon as the meet got done or before that, I left and went to Eau Claire.
Shit.
Coach, that's why Coach got so pissed
Yeah.
at me that
Yeah, that's right.
yeah, that's one of the reasons.
But like I'm pretty sure we also did for outdoor track.
Oh yeah. The only thing I ever remember from outdoor track is with Colin.
Oh no! Remember that one time we were at St. Mary's? It was you, me, and Jordan. We did the 3K, and it was like one of the last events. And then, of course, we have to go for our cool down. So we go for like I don't know, 5 to 7 mile cool down. Get back, and we're like, you know what? Let's take a shower. Don't want to be on the bus all stinky. By this point, the whole team was on the bus just waiting for us.
Oh
And
yeah.
Coach
Yeah.
got so pissed about it. Like he was calling all of our phones. I saw that he was calling my phone as I got out of the shower. Like, yeah, that's probably a good one not to pick up.
Oh yeah. Dude, that was so funny.
Yeah.
And I remember like we got on and he just like I just don't
Everyone
even
was
think he had enough time to yell at us because we left.
Yeah, the bus moved right away, but everyone was giving us the death stare.
Yeah, because it was like at that point it was like 6:30.
Yeah. Like, come on, we want to get home.
Oh man, I miss those times, dude. Especially that year.
Yeah, that was a good year.
It was a good year. Not for me. Actually, it was like, well, it was I had a good cross season,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah, cross season you went off.
I know. Well, you know when I'm like, when I want to, I can be fast,
Yeah.
but during track season, I just did not give a shit during track season. I had other things going on.
Oh, that's me every indoor season.
Well, yeah, but you like outdoor though. You go off
Outdoor
every
I
outdoor.
enjoyed, but indoor I couldn't give a crap. Like I'd be like, yeah, this is my conditioning season for the outdoor season, and I don't know, like I just couldn't get in the indoor mentality.
Yeah, I get that.
Didn't help that I couldn't breathe in any field house I was in.
Yeah, it's so dry.
Yeah, it's so dry. I already have exercise-induced asthma, so like I'm just trying to gasp for air during the race.
Yeah, indoor sucks. So does outdoor though. I don't like track because I not to sound like a dick, but I don't care. Like
Yeah.
I don't care how the throwers do. I don't care. I don't even care how I do. So like
Yeah, if you don't care how you do, why would you care about how everyone else does?
yeah, I guess I do care how I do, but it's
I
like
feel like you didn't give the steeplechase a chance.
Yeah, I could have been decent at it, man, but um, yeah, I don't know. I guess I just didn't want to do it. I I don't know. I liked track more in high school. I liked mm, I don't know. I felt more at home. I felt like more on the team than I did ever on this team.
Yeah,
But that's another story.
that's a story for another time.
Yeah, it is. Dude, um I was thinking about all the stupid jobs I did when I was in high school. And I
Yeah.
had to balance it with track.
Yeah, I don't know how you could like work a job during season back in high school. Like
I
I would
worked
work on a couple Saturdays, but that was it.
Yeah, I worked like 10-hour weeks.
Yeah, I didn't even do that.
But I fucking hated it. Like I fucking hate it. I worked at Subway for a while. That shit's the worst.
Oh, I bet.
First of all, I was getting 7.25 an hour.
Fuck. So the bare minimum.
Yeah, but you get a free 6-inch, free chips, a free
Just a
cookie.
6 inch?
What?
Just a 6 inch?
Yeah, just a 6-inch. Free chips, a free drink, and a free cookie every shift. And I would
At least
just
you got a cookie.
and I would just give everyone like my free drink and chips. Like anyone who came in who bought chips or a drink or a cookie, I'd be like, okay, I'm putting it on my employee thing. And
Just
I would give away like 20 bags of chips, like my 'cause I don't care if they make money. It doesn't affect
Yeah.
me. I'm making 7.25 an hour.
What are you
don't
gonna do? Fire me?
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Fire me? Oh no. Now I won't get my
Free
$35
6 inch.
a week. I
Or your
wouldn't
free
care.
6 inches.
I wouldn't care if they took the whole cash register. But I was thinking like, what was the worst job I ever worked? Um, and I think it was when I worked as a security officer.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So I don't know if our listeners um, know much about me, but like, I'm not the kind of guy you should put in a security officer
Yeah.
position.
You're not exactly security material.
Yeah. Not like I'm like a pussy or anything, but like I don't care about upholding the law as much as a security officer should. But I was thinking about like my most stressful days there, and I thought about, oh yeah, like getting punched by like homeless people fighting and stuff like that.
Fuck.
Kind of
You
sucked.
got in
But
fights at that job?
yeah, I had to break up a lot of fights. Like people were fighting outside that place all the time. So stupid. And
Damn.
but I remember the most stressful thing ever was like there was this one fucking guy, and he was waiting for a bus to go to Minneapolis. And he's this old black guy. He starts smoking outside, so I go out and I tell him, it's like a $250 fine, man. Like, put it out, or I'm gonna have to like, write you up. And he's like, okay. This was like one of those guys where like he talks and you cannot understand him at all.
Yeah.
Like, you just can't. He doesn't enunciate or anything, and it's like. So I go back in, I sit down, because, I didn't. I was supposed to be doing rounds probably, but I didn't care. I was playing Slay the Spire on my phone. And then I like look up at the cameras, and he's smoking again. And I'm like, what the hell?
Fucker.
And I know, and I go up to him, and I'm like, listen, I really don't like to yell at people, but you can't do that. Like, you keep doing that, I'm going to get fired. So you do that again, and I'm gonna have to kick you out, because I'm not gonna fine the dude $250. He's probably poor as is,
Yeah.
Like the people breaking laws, like, first of all, any law that has a penalty, which is a fine, is only a law that applies to poor people.
Yeah.
So I don't know. And then I went back in, and what do I see? He's fucking smoking again. So I was like,
Oh,
dude, get off the property. And he's like, well, I have a bus ticket to Minneapolis. What am I supposed to do about that? And I was like, not my problem. I told you twice, like 3 strikes and you're out, man. Like, you can't be doing that. Like, I don't, it's my ass or yours. And sorry, I'm going to pick me. And then he starts going on. And he's like, well, you're only yelling at me and kick me out because I'm black.
oh my God.
And I'm like, do you think I applied for this job because I like yelling at black people? Do you think that's my sole existence? Like, I just enjoy that. I don't care if you're black or white or green. Like,
It'd be pretty cool if you're green.
yeah, I actually would care if you were green. If you were green, you know what? I'd probably let you smoke. But you're not green, so like, just follow the rules. Like, I don't want to have to go yell at you. And then and then this other black guy who's like waiting for the bus is like, man, why you have to bring race into this? You're making us look like a bunch of damn fools.
You weren't even the one that brought it in there.
No, I think he was talking to the other guy.
Oh, okay.
But I don't interject, and the guy keeps like pulling the race card, and you know, I didn't know what to say. I was just like, it says no smoking, just don't smoke. Like,
Yeah.
and then some other African American gentleman was like, you are just yelling at him because he's black, and like,
Oh my God.
I didn't even end up kicking him off because like they surrounded me, dude.
Oh shit.
Like, I cannot believe I was only getting 14 an hour there.
Oh, it was only 14. I thought you were getting 15 or 16.
They were thinking about giving me a raise.
Fuck.
I know. I don't think they can keep people at that position.
Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah,
When you're treated like that.
I know. God, it sucks. And I'm not like a bootlicker or anything. I'm just a normal kid, but like, I'm just saying, like, security officer, at some places I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah. Husk Refinery, nothing happened there.
Yeah. Yeah. And that bastard told me, oh, you're just going to be sitting in a truck, recording employees going in and out.
Yeah.
He didn't know, but yeah, I don't know. I've worked a lot of really odd jobs that I just hate.
That's odd.
Yeah. I can't believe they even hired me.
Yeah. Nah, it seemed like the kind of place I would hire anyone.
Yeah.
Like, I gave them a super old resume, like completely out of date, and they called me the next day.
They're desperate. Like, because I talked to some of my other former coworkers, and they were like, yeah, like they have us working 60-hour weeks and stuff because we don't have enough people, and it's just ridiculous. And like everyone always calls in. It's like, well, I kind of get why. It's just a terrible job.
Yeah. It's a necessary job, but it's a terrible one.
Yeah, it definitely, yeah. I think that like you have to be kind of like sick. You kind of have to be a sick fucko to like that job because a lot of it is like seeing people in the stairwell overdosed.
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty sure while I was there, I had to call the ambulance like at least 7 times because people were overdosing in the stairwells.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's wild. Maybe it's still better than Subway though.
Maybe. But do you get a free 6-inch sub at the security job?
No, but the janitor lady would always buy me food. She was so nice. She was the only reason
that
I
is-
ever thought about staying. I miss her.
Can't leave janitor lady here by herself.
Yeah, I know. She always would like make me come with her when she was cleaning up certain parts of the building too, because like I don't know. I would be scared too if I was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that place was a shithole. What was the worst job? Well, you haven't really worked a ton of jobs. Like, I mean, you stayed at yours a lot longer.
Yeah. I don't have much experience with bad jobs, to be honest. I've always liked the people that I was around at each one, and they weren't like too demanding of like trying to get me to work 60 hours a week. If anything, it's the exact opposite.
That's nice, dude. Damn.
Yeah, you're just applying for the wrong jobs, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Hopefully I get a good sales position or something. Like, I just... Because the only job I ever liked working was in sales.
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't know
what kind of sales job did you work?
Well, I worked at I worked at grandma's actually, like promoting this company called like Race Dots.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't know if you like you weren't around the area then. That was when I was living with Maria.
Okay.
And it was just like a weekend, you know, because at the grandma's expo,
Yeah.
they were like magnets like that you wore instead of pins for your bib.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure how they like I don't know. Personally, I would just use the pins, but
Yeah.
I sold a lot and it was nice and I made a lot of money.
Damn.
And then after that I worked as a like a quote unquote brand ambassador for Kreshmar Meats. So like they would give me a super one to go to and I would hand out coupons and like get people to buy the meat. And now I'm not even allowed in Super One. But
You're still not allowed in there?
yeah, I'm not allowed in there for a year.
Fuck.
I know.
You need me to get you anything from there?
Yeah, man, pick me up
Block of cheese?
yeah, a block of cheese, a hunk of cheese. Oh my gosh. Ridiculous. Fuckers. Those bastards. I don't even like Super One though.
Yeah, it's pricier.
It is pricier and it's not better quality.
No. That's Papa John's.
Yeah. The thing about grocery stores is that all the food you get in there is kind of shitty and they can put whatever prices they want on it, like, because they're buying it wholesale.
Yeah. You gotta go straight to the wholesaler.
You want a real money efficient way to eat food? Get a
Start a
Costco
farm.
membership and just eat all the free samples.
Oh, true, yeah.
Or just go into Quick Trip and eat. They're always giving out free samples. Just go into, because if you live in the Midwest, which probably most of our viewer base does, if anyone, or our listener base does, if anyone even listens, you probably have about 5 or 6 Quick Trips within 10 miles of you.
Yeah, if one doesn't have samples, go to the next one.
Yeah. And there's no limit on samples. Like, people will look at you wrong and stuff, but
Yeah, they'll give you stares.
who cares? You're saving money. Like, I get when people starve in other countries, but like, you don't have to starve here. Maybe in big cities it's easy to starve, but like here you could dumpster dive at Aldi, you could eat free samples at Quick Trip. Like, if you're on a budget, take your food.
America, land of opportunity.
Yeah. Bagels, dude, bagels.
Bagels, pizza.
Yeah. Well, not fuck Little Caesars.
Yeah.
Also, I heard they're raising their prices. Like, you can't get a $5 pizza anymore.
What? That's
Yeah,
horseshit.
Which is ridiculous because their pizza was not even worth $5 to begin with. Like, Little Caesars
I don't know, that
sucks.
Ninja Star pizza's pretty good.
Yes. What is that called again? They're like, oh, I don't know.
Ninja Star Pizza.
Yeah.
I think it might have been the calzone.
Yes, the pizza calzone at Little Caesars is if you want a decent pizza.
It's a little pricier.
Okay, the calzone bit is what makes it good. Like,
Yeah.
the pizza part is just their normal pizza, which kind of is not great.
But that calzone.
The
Ooh.
calzone part is really good. Like, I don't know what kind
And
of
it's
cheese.
shaped in the Ninja Star.
Yeah, yeah, it
You
looks
still
like a
get
ninja
8
star.
slices.
I wish it hadn't been I wish it was just some weird mad experiment that we found.
Yeah. That'd be awesome if it wasn't an actual item on the menu.
So for our listeners who don't understand, like, I'm a bit of a degenerate, and I'll dumpster dive pizza sometimes. And one day I dove in and I got a box, and I was with Trav. We opened it up, and the pizza looks like a ninja star. We were so confused. We thought it was some mad pizza scientist made it.
Yeah. Some mad pizza scientist that lived at Little Caesars. What would happen if we made it shaped like this? But
Yeah.
it was like all crust on the top.
I wish people like that did exist. Like, people who
Yeah.
are like mad scientists at their jobs, and they just like,
Hey, we could be that.
yeah, get a job at Walmart and just start like combining ingredients, like
Hey,
trying.
that's probably how the Heinz mayo chup and crayons was made.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm talking about, right?
yeah. We just start mixing a ton of hot sauce into into the ketchup and the mustard.
Fuck that. I'm getting Thousand Island and ketchup. Thousand Island.
Catch me in the cleaning aisle mixing ammonia and bleach.
Ammonium bleach. I gotta add a little ketchup to it though.
Making some chlorine gas up in the Walmart. If you did that in a Walmart, like, I don't know, there's probably enough surface area where you wouldn't kill the entire store.
Yeah. Dude, I'm going straight to the auto department getting the antifreeze.
Yeah. You definitely would get kicked out.
Oh yeah, for sure. Worth it.
Yeah. You eat a couple grapes off of the vines in there, and nobody bats an eye. But you go in the cleaning department and you mix ammonia and bleach, and suddenly here comes security.
Dude, wow, some Walmart executives probably gonna be listening to this and they're like, "What? Wait a second. Did he just say he ate our grapes?"
Everyone eats shit at Walmart and then just puts it in the shelves. I know, because I worked there and I found half-eaten shit almost incessantly. Like, it was every like 20 minutes. Like, people go in there and they drink the food and they're, yeah, I'm gonna pay for it. Yeah, right.
Oh, you ever see that one video that trended? It was some girl that took the container of ice cream out of the fridge, out of the freezer, and she like licked the inside of it, and then put it back.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Like that is shitty.
It is shitty. It's fucked up. Like, you're ruining, and it's like, yeah, it costs Walmart money. I'm down for that, but it's also like,
If you want to cost Walmart money, just steal the damn thing. Don't put it back for someone else to buy.
Yeah, at that point you're just creating waste.
And Walmart's still making money.
Yeah. I saw this one post on 4chan where it's like, this guy went to the deli, and he obviously was like, do you know what a neat is?
A meat?
A neat. NEET.
No.
It stands for not in education, employment, or training. So it's basically someone who doesn't have a job and he's not in school or whatever.
Okay.
You know, it's someone who like is terminally online. And
all right, so it's kind of someone like you.
Yeah, like me. Yeah, exactly. And most of them are socially inept. And this guy, he's like, he has to go to the grocery store because his mom can't or something, and he like goes to get cheese from the deli, and he orders like an absurd amount because he's like, well, I didn't know how much cheese that would actually be. And it's like, so they give him the bags, and he's like, well, I didn't want to pay for it, so I just put it in the toy section, and I'm so embarrassed. And it's like, should I feel like an idiot for this? And it's like, well, good job, like, wasting a ton of fucking cheese.
Yeah, holy shit.
You know the environmental impact it took to make 2 pounds of cheese?
Yeah, holy shit. Like, if you don't want to pay for it, just give it back to the guy, or like at least put in the cheese section.
Yeah, they can use the slices, but I don't know if you've ever been on 4chan or you've ever heard of it. You know those people are socially inept.
Yeah. One time back in elementary school, it was like 4th or 5th grade. One of my our Spanish teacher asked one of my friends to copy a sheet of paper, like 10 copies, and for the class. So he took the sheet of paper and went to make 10 copies. Came back with 100 copies, I think it was, because he typed in the 1 and then the 0. Didn't think the 0 registered, so he hit the 0 again and then hit copy.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Dude, we had this one teacher, and it was for environmental science. It was AP Environmental Science, and he was like, he spent like 15 minutes yelling at us about the margins on our paper. He's like, well, if you use the margins like this, it wastes so much more ink, or something like that. I can't really remember, but I remember the next paper we typed in white font with black pages. And turned it in anonymous. Well, I turned it in as I turned it in as Jade, my old ex-girlfriend, who was also in the class. I turned it in. And he was so furious.
Dude, you should have to save ink. You should have printed a sheet that on a white sheet of paper, but in white ink.
just a white piece of paper.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember.
It's my essay.
I remember my high school was so like big that like there were a ton of different printers, you know, and you could print to pretty much any room. And I would just print like stuff like, "Help! I'm stuck in this." I would like, first of all, I would go on FamilyWatchdog.com. You ever hear of Family Watchdog?
No.
Family Watchdog is this website that like it shows you how many pedophiles live in your area, like shows you their mugshots. It's like, you know, to make sure you're like safe in the neighborhood.
Okay.
But my 8th grade home ec teacher actually got in trouble for having sex with a student.
Shit.
And so he was on there. So I would always print out his mugshot to like different classrooms. I remember one time I printed out one to my home ec class, which the new teacher, his name was Mr. Well, I don't know if I should give out his name, but he was like, he just immediately knew it was me. He was like, "Smith, quit printing out pictures of Paul Peterson." And I remember I would always come into that class messed up, like late. It was my first period, so like, and I remember one time I like.
That's probably how he deduced it.
Yeah.
There'd be days where it just didn't happen, and then on the days it did happen, you were there.
I remember I would always come in and purposefully trip over the bandsaw and like fuck it up. And he'd always be like, "Smith, get off the damn bandsaw. You come in here late every day and now you're tripping over tables." And then I remember we had to make our CO2 dragsters, and we were supposed to like cut them, in like the shape of a race car or whatever.
Yeah.
But I just cut mine as like this huge, thin sliver. And then I missed the day we put wheels on it. And I didn't put wheels on it before. So I was up to race, and I shot mine out with no wheels, and it immediately just broke and shattered. And everyone was laughing. And the teacher was just shaking his head.
God damn.
8th grade was a crazy year.
Yeah, that sounds wild. I know in my 8th grade, tech ed class was our version of home ec. I forgot what we were building that year, but we us students, we like to pull a prank on our teacher. We like to hide his coffee mug all over the class, and he'd usually find it. But this one time, I hid in some other kid's locker and just left the class, and then I'm just sitting in band class, just learning how to play trumpet or something, and then he just shows up in the class. He's like, "Travis, get over here." I had to show him where the mug was.
Oh man, I miss having lockers. I like would never use mine because I had a varsity locker in high school.
Yeah.
That was way bigger and way nicer because I didn't have to deal with all the kids.
Oh, true. I'd just carry my backpack everywhere and just throw my jacket in the athletic locker.
Yeah, I just used my varsity locker, so I left like, I didn't drink milk at the time, so like, I had to get school lunch once, and I put like, I opened my milk and just left it in my locker. I was like, these kids are gonna have to deal with the stench. And that thing rotted so bad. I remember cleaning it out at the end of the year.
Wait, you put in your academic locker, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And I guess everyone was like, because I had a few friends who like Strider, his last name is close to mine. So like, he would always be like, yeah, everybody's complaining about your locker, and they know it's you too. But I remember we had like a ton of rednecks at our school, and I remember they would always go fishing at lunch, and I remember one time a live fish like fell out of this kid Brian's locker, and all the girls were screaming, and it was like flopping around on the floor. I like almost peed my pants. I was laughing so hard.
Kind of like that one time we found this piece of celery on the hotel floor.
Yeah, well that was a different. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. That was so funny.
I don't know why it was that funny. It's just a piece of celery on the floor.
Well, we were already laughing about something else, and then one of us pointed to it and said celery, and I don't know.
Yeah, that was you.
Yeah. Well, I think also we were so tired.
Oh yeah, we're tired, and yeah.
Yeah, good times.
We also did quite a bit of drinking that night.
Yeah, true. I don't think I was like fucked up, but I was like tired and like not like completely sober.
Oh, didn't Kiba give you enough to drink? Or
no,
Kina?
that was the night. I thought that
No,
was
that
the
was the night of. Oh no, wait. No, you're right.
Yeah, that
It was the night before we found the celery.
Yeah. No. The time we found Kiba's card was like the night after the celery, I thought.
Wait, wait. No, it was the same night it was.
Oh, okay. So
we found the card, and then we went to the hotel, found the piece of celery, proceeded to go down to the Carter room. You went for a little run while I just sat down like one of the treadmills, still laughing about the celery.
Okay, yeah. Because the night previous to that, we both ran a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I wasn't super messed up, but I was decently messed up.
Yeah.
What a wild night.
That was wild.
Dude, I think I'm gonna have to go eat dinner. Also, we're at an hour and a half, I think.
Okay. Yeah, it's probably a good place to stop. I have to head out to the hockey game tonight anyway.
Yeah. Sorry about that. So
That's all right.
I hope you all enjoyed the stream.
Yeah, it's been fun talking to y'all.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Bye bye.